Sound of wind whistling, maybe a distant horse whinny. Ever feel a chill run down your spine on a crisp autumn night? Well, there's a place just north of New York City where that feeling is a permanent resident. Welcome to Sleepy Hollow, a village where American history and bone-chilling folklore are so intertwined. You can't tell where one ends and the other begins. Now, most people know the name from Washington Irving's classic story, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. We all know the tale, the gangly schoolmaster Ichabod Crane, vying for the hand of the beautiful Katrina Van Tassel, and his terrifying midnight encounter with the Headless Horseman. But here's the thing, Washington Irving didn't just pull that story out of thin air. He was inspired by the very real, very spooky atmosphere of this little Dutch settlement. The village, originally known as North Tarrytown, was steeped in ghost stories and local lore long before Irving ever put pen to paper. The early Dutch settlers brought with them a treasure trove of European ghost stories, tales of goblins and ghouls that they adapted to their new, unfamiliar surroundings. The woods were dark and deep. The mists from the Hudson River would creep into the valleys, and every creak of a floorboard or snap of a twig was attributed to something otherworldly. The air itself was said to be bewitched, casting a drowsy, dreamy influence over the land and its inhabitants, making them prone to seeing strange sights and believing in all kinds of marvels. And the star of the show, the Headless Horseman? He wasn't just a literary invention. The legend is rooted in the very real history of the American Revolution. The story goes that he was a Hessian soldier, one of the German mercenaries hired by the British, who was decapitated by a cannonball during a battle near Tarrytown. His body was supposedly buried in the graveyard of the old Dutch church, but his spirit, enraged and forever searching for its lost head, gallops through the hollow every night. They say he rides from his grave across the bridge by the church to the site of the battle, and must return to the cemetery before daybreak, or he will vanish into thin air. For generations, locals would swear they'd heard the thunder of his horse's hooves on dark nights. They would tell stories of seeing a shadowy figure on a powerful black steed, holding a flaming pumpkin or sometimes nothing at all where his head should be. It became a boogeyman story, a cautionary tale told to children to keep them from wandering out after dark. "Hurry home," parents would say, "before the horseman gets you." The old Dutch church and its burying ground are still there, by the way. It's one of the oldest existing churches in New York, and walking through its graveyard is like stepping back in time. You can almost feel the weight of the stories. You can find the graves of the real-life people who inspired Irving's characters like the Van Tassels, and you can stand on the very ground where Ichabod Crane was said to have had his fateful encounter. Even the bridge plays a crucial role in the lore. In the original legend, the bridge over the Pocantico River was the dividing line. It was believed that evil spirits and ghosts, including the horseman, could not cross it. It was a line of safety. So when Ichabod is racing for his life, he's not just running from a monster, he's racing towards a supernatural finish line, a sanctuary he tragically never reaches. Today, Sleepy Hollow fully embraces its spooky heritage. Every October, the town transforms. But even when the Halloween crowds are gone, the legend remains, whispering on the wind that rustles through the ancient trees. It's a powerful reminder that some stories are more than just fiction. They are the soul of a place born from a mixture of history, fear, and the simple, eerie magic of a quiet, Sleepy Hollow. So next time you're on a lonely road at night and you hear the sound of hooves behind you, you might want to pick up the pace. You never know who or what might be trying to catch up.